It was a tremendous honor to just be in Emperor Palpatine's presence. Being entrusted with his safety was quite another matter. The very nature of being Emperor made him a popular target for assassination. But if word ever got out that he was a Sith Lord, he would have become the #1 target in the galaxy. As a result, Palpatine required constant protection. Only the most devoted and skilled soldiers of the Empire would suffice, and they were known as the Red Guard. So today, Padawans and Acolytes, join me as we take a look at the Emperor's Royal Guard, what their fate was, and how loyal these Crimson Warriors were to their Emperor. Introduced in Return of the Jedi, Emperor Palpatine's personal bodyguards, known as the Royal Guard, were subject to severe standards for stature, strength, intellect, and dedication. For duty in the Royal Guard, only the best Imperial military personnel were eligible. In addition to the Emperor, they were often tasked with guarding Darth Vader and the Imperial ruling council. The Royal Guard's origins date back to the Clone Wars, when Supreme Chancellor Palpatine created this order of protectors, then known as the Red Guard, strictly as added security for himself. The blue-clad Senate Guard had been assigned for centuries to protect the Galactic Republic's senators and the Chancellor, but these new Crimson soldiers were solely assigned to protect Palpatine. After the fall of the Republic, the Senate Guard was dissolved permanently. One of the best sources of insight into who these warriors were is the Crimson Empire comic series released by Dark Horse Comics in 1997. This legend story takes place 7 years after the Battle of Endor, but through various flashbacks, we see what training was like for Royal Guard hopefuls. Focusing on trainees Kir Kanos and Karner Jax, this class of candidates are the best the Imperial military has to offer, and are in training at the Imperial Royal Guard Academy on the Empire-devastated world of Yenchor. Instructed in the art of Ichani, they hone their skills in the arena known as the Squall. Attendance and training does not earn the right to become one of the galaxy's most feared warriors. Only survival of the program does. The final test is simple. Face off one-on-one against your brother in the program, in the presence of the Emperor and Darth Vader. The survivor earns their place to protect the Emperor. But then comes one final lesson in loyalty. After the Emperor has accepted them and left, Vader duels the newly inducted guard, only to prove they are weak compared to their master. Kir Kanos and Karner Jax are the only two of their class to become Royal Guards. All of the others were eliminated. The story and the comics pick up many years later. New Republic forces have just won the Battle of Onderon and defeated the last clone body of Emperor Palpatine. Don't forget, this is the Legends universe. Palpatine's clones had succumbed to accelerated aging due to genetic tampering. The numbers of the Royal Guards had been greatly reduced, with the New Republic destroying both the Emperor's throne world and his personal flagship, the Eclipse II. Those who remained gathered at the training facility on Yenchor, only to be surprised by the arrival of one of their number who had been with the Emperor at Onderon. This lone surviving guard brought news that he overheard the Emperor's physician's interrogation, and that he had been paid to create defective clones for the Emperor. And the one who had betrayed the Emperor and paid the physician was none other than their brother, Karner Jax. As the guards swear to avenge the Emperor with the traitor's death, the facility is swarmed with Imperial stormtroopers. After a great battle, only 2 of the Royal Guards remain. Flipping a coin to see who would be the distraction and who would fulfill the oath to destroy Jax, the winner got the warrior's death, and Kir Kanos escaped. Karner Jax, while a Royal Guard sworn to protect the Emperor, had become corrupted by the dark side and took his opportunity to seize power and control of the Imperial remnant. Kir set up a situation he knew the self-appointed leader of the Empire could not refuse. Tracking Kir back to the abandoned facility on Yenchor, the former friends met for one last time in the Squall. With his eyes on leading the Empire, Jax fell to Kir's loyalty and desire to exact revenge for his Emperor. As the last Royal Guard, Kir Kanos was not done. There were others responsible for the death of his Emperor, and they needed to pay. So what do you think of the Royal Guard? Would you be willing to give up everything to be one of these fearsome warriors at the cost of doing the Emperor's bidding? Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. And if you haven't yet, maybe hit the subscribe button as well. For more Star Wars content, click one of the videos on the screen. As always, enjoy the rest of your day, and may the Force be with you.